the honorable examiners and the supervisor of final project of my research proposal. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Zenita Salsabila. My student number is 11. I'm student from English Education 2018. I would like to thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me to present my research proposal with the title Implementing Reading Comprehension through Telegram in Teaching Learning Descriptive Text for 7th grade. Next slide is about background of study in this research. The researcher made this proposal based on several obstacles including the COVID-19 pandemic that occurred in Indonesia. And the pandemic has impact on all aspects of human life. One of them is in the teaching and learning process, which makes it difficult for teachers to teach students in classroom. Especially in learning English in reading skill, currently it makes it difficult for students to learn to understand English reading text if the learning process carried out online. And the teacher needs an online teaching application that have practical criteria and is not paid. Exactly is Telegram. Sajid et al. 2019 argued that the use of Telegram is becoming a popular application used today for teaching because the Telegram application has focused significant attention on language educators. Previous researchers also implementing the use of Telegram for learning English, such as reading comprehension and increasing vocabulary, reading skill, and pronunciation skill. And the next, therefore, Telegram is very popular today. One of the interesting features of the Telegram application is the presence of robot or called bots. This is stated by Sajid 2019. However, there is still a lack of research investigating the application of using Telegram in reading on descriptive text. In previous study, the application of Telegram has been done. However, this study has different with previous researchers. The other research conducted used student college as subject and used narrative text material to observe. For this study, the subject used junior high school student and for the material will focus on descriptive text. Okay, and the next is research question. First, how does the teacher implementing the use of Telegram application in 7th grade reading descriptive text? And two, how do student perception of using Telegram application in 7th grade reading descriptive text? For purpose of study, to describe this use, a Telegram application can support in learning descriptive text, and two, to describe the student perception in using the Telegram application to learning descriptive text, class 7. Okay, and the next is about chapter 2. This is about design the lesson plan. The study has designed a 7th grade lesson plan for the implementing of Telegram in learning to reading descriptive text based on basic competence 3.7 and 4.7. Okay, and the two step implementing using Telegram. I'm sorry. The application of use of Telegram reading comprehension learning is divided into three reading stages, suggested by Holt, Gibbon, Brown, Wallace, and Barnett, which include pre-reading, while reading, and post-reading. For the pre-reading, the teacher will start by a brainstorming activity, and for the while reading, the teacher implements sustained sound reading strategy. And this strategy was also applied by Lu Shaoxing and Li Jingxing 2014 for Chinese junior high school. For the post-reading, the teacher provides several multiple-choice use feature in Telegram, exactly is a box. After the teacher applied the use of Telegram to 7th grade students, the researcher gives some questions about the use of Telegram to students. For student perception, it is proven by research conducted by Nederi and Akrami 2018, which stated that 64% of students consider Telegram as an online learning medium suitable for reading skill. Okay. And the next is research method. For research design, researchers use qualitative method. because it aims to describe the usefulness and perception of students toward the application of Telegram in learning. According to Creswell 2014 qualitative research is used to obtain complete information to deal with a problem. For the participant and setting, this research will be conducted in SMP 1 Sidoarjo as a setting, and the researcher use Participants in this study will use a class consisting of 37 grade students. For instrument, the study needs two instruments, observation checklist and questionnaire. Observation is observing the learning process that occur in asynchronous class on the Telegram application. Teaching aspects are also considered, starting from pre-reading to post-reading. For the questionnaire is needed to collect the second research question, which is related to student response to use of Telegram. The questionnaire was conducted in the form of open-ended question. Okay, and data collection technique. For observation, we have completed in about 2 until 3 sessions for the start to the end of English course. And the role of the researcher is a non-participant observation. And data collection was carried out by distributing online questionnaire into Telegram group, which will be filled in by 7 students. Class 7 student. After all, activity from beginning to the end English using Telegram. For data analysis, the researcher will analyze using 3 stages started by Ari et al. 2010. For family reason, researcher observed the learning process starting from the beginning to the end of learning. Then the researcher made a table for observation sheet which was divided into 3 parts. And coding, the researcher will provide the sign checklist to find out the teacher activities in an asynchronous class. Interpret for and the research question, a researcher will provide codes for each answer has been answered by a student. And interpret, the researcher will convey the result of the analysis from the observation sheet and questionnaire from student in the form of a conclusion. Okay, the honorable examiner and supervisor of this session, I think I have presented all the content of research proposal from chapter 1 until chapter 3. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention.